I might kind of be on a kick. I apologize ahead of time. But yes, this is another video about Resident Evil. I need to stop, I have a problem. There's a new mod that came out very recently for a fixed camera view for Resident Evil 7. So what that means is kind of like Resident Evil 1 and 2, you know, just where you had the static ones, I guess Resident Evil 3, where your character would just walk across a plane, but then the camera would just kind of be up in the right corner, and it was very much stylized. Some modder went in and they used a camera tool and then modified when you walk through an area. Instead of being a first person, it would be in third person. Now, this just kind of came out on the Nexus Mod website. There'll be a link in the description here. It might look kind of goofy for some of the parts that are more animated, you know, if you're being chased by someone and there's like first person kind of, you don't have all the other view behind the character, you just the FOV of whatever's right in front of you. There might be technical stuff going on where there's things behind you that are going and disappearing that maybe players weren't aware of. But I really think it's cool that after 4 years, 4 whole years, the Resident Evil community is still out there modding stuff, creating some very interesting things. So here, I'll give you an example of what it looks like. Professor, cut it please. Sorry about that, Professor. Some extra work for you, little cat. I always think that modding communities are awesome, and that didn't really ever seem to stop people like in the 90s from modding other versions of Resident Evil. At least that's what I remember from a kid. I had my friend's house that I'd go over to, and he'd have like the burned CDs, you know, and those were like the, oh well, this will make it so the NTSC code works on your PlayStation 2. This is way before the days of DRM, way before all kinds of other copyright stuff that would actually stop it. Or you could actually have like a modded, like a soft modded Xbox or a soft modded PS2 that let you play all those bird games that didn't have the NTSC certification or whatever as like legit copies. And that was always cool to see how creative the modding community could be. You know, now it's been like 15 years since some of these games have been modded. And yeah, it's really awesome what you can do still. So yeah, go check it out and let's see some of the video with the perspective. I think it's super interesting. So credits due where credits due. This is a free cam tool by Cheez-It/Golden Toad, and this video is from a user called Enveloping Sounds. So you can see that you still hear the other stuff, all the clocks and stuff going off, just like this in Resident Evil 7, just like the old school perspective. It just gives you a little bit of a different perspective for each of the rooms. And it looks like, you know, there's no other compromises, like the frame rate looks great. But yeah, we don't see a lot of the other parts of the game. This is awesome. You see some animation down there. Let's see if we can find anything wrong. Yeah, it looks great. I think that it would be kind of hard in this game to like navigate through the different menus. But yeah, it definitely gives more of like a creepy horror vibe, right? Oh, there you go. So the menu actually pops up like that too. So I guess it's maybe not as hard as I thought. But yeah, it's definitely like the old school ones, just without the loading time. Oh, hi, Grandma. What are you doing over there? What are you up to? Why are you staring at me? So yeah, I think some of the effects of this game might be lost because you can't see the detail as well. Unless the camera angle shows off the detail really well. So here we can see that the animations are pretty much the same for all the other stuff. Don't like hearing those doors open. I remember the babies. And that baby. So yeah, it looks really cool with the third person. Here you are in the actual RV part of it. Yeah, go check it out if you guys have Resident Evil 7 on Steam. pretty impressive. Yeah, unrelated, I am thinking of doing another playthrough of Resident Evil 7, and actually putting up the YouTube videos of my playthrough. Since I played through last year, and on my Twitch stream, you can find that at twitch.tv/wangless. I had a great time playing it, and I think it's actually pretty underrated because of how different it is. It's just like, oh, now it's first person. Now you have to play this game that you're almost like, is this even a Resident Evil game? For a long time. In the story, the setting, the environment, the characters, you're like, wow, this really doesn't feel like the old Resident Evil that you remember, but it kind of does, right? Like all the other elements are the same. Wow, look, another puzzle. What am I gonna find? Oh, some random BS in a vase that I have to align 3 mummies and then, like solve a weird riddle about murder. Like, oh yeah, the noose is the best way to suffocate. And then a door opens and the vase breaks and you get the red key. There's elements like that, and you're like, okay, it's Resident Evil 7, but in a lot of ways you're like, wow, this doesn't really seem kind of like the same style of games, because it's just so much of a third person. It's so ingrained in me, at least, as an old school RE fan. So I think that mods like this bring benefit to saying, hey, look, no, we can still do it this way. I know that Resident Evil Village is going to entirely be third person. Damn it. I know that Resident Evil... Hold on. Cut! Professor! Cut that out. I know that Resident Evil Village is supposed to be entirely first person because of all the detail that Division 1 at Capcom's putting in, which I agree with. Beautiful baby. Beautiful baby. Make it a star. Make it something everyone will remember. I just miss the old school things that they used to have like this. And who knows? Maybe someone at Capcom will see this mod. Maybe just making videos like this will promote them to have a future. Who knows? I mean, there's already so many other things that they randomly give you. They're like, hey, you want this? You want resistance? Here you go. Everyone who got Resident Evil 3 is like, okay, sure. Hey, do you want Madhouse mode? I guess. Do you want reverse? No one wants reverse. Resident Evil is not going to be an esport, alright? Calm down, Capcom. I didn't ask for this! That's the meme, right? Adam Jensen. Am I just old now? Is that just an old meme that no one else remembers? But yeah, if you want to hang around for long plays of this later on in 2021, my YouTube right here, youtube.com/wangless. If you'd like to also go follow me, I have a Twitch, I have a Twitter, I have a Discord server, I have a Patreon. And if you are a wonderful Patreon person, I'll put you in here somewhere. Right now there's 0 people, so, times are tough. I don't know if Professor's going to be able to really get money off this. I'm supposed to split the video 50-50 with her, and if you guys don't subscribe on Patreon, you may be directly responsible for my cat not getting food. So that's on you. And yeah, if you just want to stay notified of everything that's going on. I know that YouTube, the way the algorithm works now is that if you're a subscriber, it's not the same as if you have a notification, and it prioritizes the notifications way more because I guess you pressed something twice, which means, it's like you're not a best friend, you're like best friends forever. So if you want to be a best friend forever, if you want to really be, ride or die in the Wang Gang, just press the notification bell. Alright guys, yeah, and this is Chris. I'll see you later. Thank you for watching the video. If you smash like, smash subscribe, or just do it with love and affection in your heart. Yeah, I'll see you guys later, and bye-bye for now. Ta-ta, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.